Hello, you wonderful, amazing people. Recently, I was reflecting about this question. What role does shame play in dealing with loneliness? Shame often prevents us from being vulnerable and authentic when expressing our feelings. Shame may also convince us that we're the only ones experiencing this very universal emotion of loneliness. Remember, everyone experiences loneliness. You can be a successful entrepreneur. You can be a wonderful parent. You can be a child or an adult. You can physically be an able bodied person or someone with a disability. You can be anxious, joyous, or moody. You can be single, in a relationship, widowed, or divorced. The external and internal trappings of our lives do not exclude any of us from feeling lonely. Loneliness is like a hunger. It arises because there is a need for sustenance and support. You crave connection because your core needs are not being met. You probably wouldn't shame others for feeling hungry. And in the same way, if you're experiencing loneliness and a need for connection, please know that this is a universal need and there's no shame in feeling this way. I often wonder how we can come together to eradicate the stigma of loneliness. And I believe that it starts with self acceptance. Each of us needs to understand that it is completely normal to feel lonely, even around other caring people, and that feeling that way hurts, and that none of it is your fault. Sometimes it can feel like we're the only ones who suffer this way. And I want to remind you that you're not alone. I've been there many times, and so have most of my clients. It is my hope that more and more people will find the courage to express themselves around this very important topic. And as we create awareness around the meaning and the effects of loneliness, I believe that others will feel safer to share their stories too. And as we come together, we can share resources, stories of connection, and supportive systems to develop inner understanding and genuine bonds with others. And for me, I was motivated to write my book in order to create awareness about this silent epidemic that impacts people emotionally and physically all over the world. And so, in my book, Unseen, Unheard, Undervalued, I share my personal stories of feeling the pangs of loneliness. And I also share the stories of some of my clients and how they've identified their shame and later acceptance around this emotion. Interwoven in these anecdotes are also tools to help you manage your loneliness and to find your way back to connection with yourself and others. I see you and I relate to your pain. It is a human experience, and together we can eradicate the stigma about this experience and promote a sense of belonging with ourselves and others. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being wonderful.